What's up, guys, and welcome back to some more Need for Speed Reaper Squad drifting. Last game you guys seen me stream, I finished doing my neon green Mazda MX-5 that you guys can see in the background there. After that, what I went and did was I bought a 180 SX. Always really have liked these cars, so I decided to try to do a Rocket Bunny drift of it, and I mean, it's working fairly well so far, but still got to do a little bit of tuning, so let's see if we can't get there today. Um, that'll probably be in a separate stream, though, so what we're going to end up doing is probably farming a bit of money on this one. So hopefully you guys can enjoy, and don't forget to hit that like and drop a subscribe if you're new, guys.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry about that, guys. I made a party so you didn't have to hear that, little kid. Ooh, looks like we got ourselves a nice yellow Lambo sitting out here in front of the shop. Alright, let's have some drift run, ladies and germs. See if we can't heat our tires up and then go have some fun on some races. Oh, this is a really fun area, actually, to have some fun in. Oh, and we get intercepted by the taxi cab.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Victor? Thanks for joining us again today, man. Good to see you back.
Do you stream every day?
I try to stream every day, yeah, man. It's good to keep your viewers interested, give them something to watch. Wow, look how I stopped. I didn't crash, but damn, we in a hell of a spot.
Can you buy a Honda Civic and upgrade it?
I would if I had enough money to upgrade it, but right now I'm in the middle of farming money so I can upgrade my Subaru. Block party. What's this?
Sup?
Hey, what's up, Chevy? Thanks for joining us, man. Glad you could join us.
I have this game but I never played it.
Well,
Can
hey
I
man, now
subscribe?
you've got a reason to play, my friend. If you've got a PS4, we'd like to have you in the squad and we could take you out and have some fun. So I think you should play. Yeah, you can subscribe. I can't see why not.
Seems fun. Do you play any other games than Need for Speed? I am like a super low level.
Yeah, I'm a ranked player on Rainbow Six Siege. I've got a Smurf account for that game, so I play it quite a bit. Like, I've got a really big squad and community. This whole channel has really been started for Rainbow Six Siege, or started from Rainbow Six Siege, and we've just kind of evolved from there. We play a little bit of Ghost Recon Wildlands, like I was saying. What other games could you find us playing? Killing Floor 2 recently just came out, so me and a couple of my friends have been playing that as well. So, I mean, there is a couple of games that have yet to come out, up-and-comings, that you guys could expect to
I
see.
only play Siege.
You could definitely expect to see some Need for Speed Payback, absolutely, guys. That's going to be something to keep an eye out for. Chevy_Gary, you play some Siege. Well, that's cool, my guy. Last season and the season before that, I was a Platinum ranked player, Plat 3 and Plat 2 on both accounts. And so far this season, I am a Gold 2. I've got to Gold 1, but I can't seem to keep it. What ranks have you got, and what are your win-losses, my friend?
I was a gold last season.
You were gold last season, but what gold? Were you gold 1, 2, 3, or 4? Whoa, my car is just not drifting. That was kind of weird.
One.
Awesome stuff, my guy. Awesome stuff. It's good to see we got some subscribers out there that are joining us in some Rainbow Six Siege ranked fun. It's always good to see the competitive communities come together, man. It's awesome.
You have a party.
Yeah, I keep a party when I'm streaming, so that way in-game people can't kind of invade on my stream or start spamming or saying immature things and stuff like that. It's always good to have your privacy when you want to talk during your stream. Keep in contact with your commenters.
Yeah. Can I join you on NFS?
Yes, you can join me in Need for Speed, dude. Just, let me finish this race.
You are good at Need for Speed and have cool cats. I meant cars.
Yeah, I've been playing Need for Speed now for quite a long time. This is my second playthrough on the game. This isn't my first time playing. I've already platinumed this game. If you guys are new to the stream or new to the channel or haven't seen any of my videos before, all of the body wraps, all the paint jobs, and the builds that you guys see in my garage, they're all done by me and they're all shared by me. Just to show you what I mean, I could go here and I can unshare my wraps. And I can share my wraps, which means the public who play this game can actually find my wraps.
I am so dumb, I forgot I undownloaded it, sorry.
And you can go ahead and apply these to the vehicles if you guys have these same vehicles. Now keep in mind, I mean, I've been playing for so long now, I've damn near well got a wrap for every car, from Subarus to Lamborghinis to Miatas to MX-5 or Miata, whatever you want to call it, to everything else. But my favorite car, you guys, of all time, my favorite body wrap, I've spent a lot of time just adding things to this and trying to get it perfect. And this is my master build. And like I was saying, I've spent a lot of time on this, a lot of effort to really try to make it look like a Formula Drift car. If you guys follow Formula Drift on TV, you'll know what I mean. Anyways, it came out remarkably similar to some of the cars that you will see on those Formula circuits, and I couldn't be happier with it. The tune is completely down pat. If you guys would like to see a video on some of those tunes, I can have that. Chevy, that's unfortunate, my guy. I guess you'll have to re-download it, man. It's always good to have another guy in the game. Don't be sorry, man. Accidents happen, brother. So like I said, you guys, I really only do drift cars. I only do drift builds and drift body wraps. That being said, I'm in the middle right now of farming up some money for the new Subaru WRX drift build, and I hope you guys can enjoy it. And let's go ahead and teleport to maximum attack.
You stream on a car wrap?
Yeah, absolutely. I can stream tomorrow on a car wrap. I've got an orientation for a new job that I've applied for tomorrow, so I'm sure as soon as I get back from that, I'll be able to give you the stream you want. Let's go ahead and send out a worldwide invite, ladies and germs, and see if we can't get us a lobby.
Yeah, I get bored on my own sometimes.
Ah! No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, that's what I didn't want to happen. See, guys, as soon as you break your drift and start to gain traction, there's no way to gain that spin back. And that's when you're going to see me slam into a corner like that and not be able to recorrect. Initiations too soon can be your downfall, gentlemen. Remember, keep the car in the middle of the road and you'll get that spin and you'll get the positioning you want to really get close on your exterior push. Just like that, and really pull through your corners, connect that snake, and really get that drift going wide and tight. Just like that, baby.
Are you excited for Need for Speed Payback?
I am more than excited for Need for Speed Payback. I can't tell you guys how long I've been waiting for them to start implementing some of the vehicles they're going to, like the Audi. The Audi has, a lot of people have been waiting for that to be an addition to the Need for Speed now for almost 4 to 5 years, so I am more than excited to see that brought back into the new Need for Speed games. I would love to see how this new day and night cycle really makes the Frost engine look. And Other than that, I think these new cinematic implements, as far as you could be in the middle of a mission and pull off a drift like that, and we'll say hypothetically if I touch that truck, it would go into a cinematic camera view and everything would be kind of like a movie or an action movie, like a car chase kind of thing. And I think that's going to be so exciting, and I really can't wait. But more than anything, you guys, I think the new storyline is really going to set these games apart and give it a new feel without taking away from some of the Need for Speed Underground, what's the right word? The Need for Speed Underground trends that we have grown to love so much. They're starting to implement things like mix-matching body kits, adding lights, different color headlights and things like that. And I think a lot of us would be in agreement if we said we'd like to see some neons underneath of our vehicles once more, like we did in Need for Speed Underground 2, and what a great addition it was to that game. I think that's something we could all really enjoy if we seen it on the new Need for Speed 2017 Payback. But there is some new editions of that game itself, guys. You can get the deluxe edition and also have some free access, or more or less early access, to some new vehicles like the Nissan 350Z and the Camaro. And I'm pretty sure I speak for all of us when I say seeing the new muscle cars being introduced to this game is really going to open up doors for a lot of different things. And yeah, and just in an overall excitement for this new game, guys. Let's go ahead and find us another race. Wide and tight, ladies and gentlemen, will be the next race. So what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a run back to the safe house. We're going to drive there because who doesn't like driving? And that's what you guys are here for. And we're going to grab our MX-5 for wide and tight. It's a really tight part of the mountains. Some really good close drift corners. And I hope you guys will enjoy. I'll give you guys some cinematic camera action on these turns here. Again, guys, these cars being drift cars, you can't take them at really high speeds. You could see us starting to almost catch a little bit of air as we came down going through that underpass. And that's when it's a good sign to almost let off that gas. Don't hit the brake. Make sure you let off the gas, guys. You hit that brake. And if you're on a turn, needless to say, you're not going to come out of it. Oh, and that's our turn.
Is the GTR fully upgraded?
Yes, my GTR is fully upgraded, my friend. Oh! Into the traffic, getting caught by the car. And we're almost back to the safe house, ladies and gents. We're getting there. Yes, my friend, the Nissan GTR Skyline, it is maxed out with a top speed of 374 kilometers an hour. I do live in Canada, so I do have my speedometer set for kilometers. Now, converted into miles an hour, I'm not sure what that would be, but I do know that it's not slow. I know that car for a fact is pushing about 1100 horsepower, and it is an all-wheel drive car, being it why my favorite. Being it why my favorite. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead, grab that MX-5, take it up into the wide and tight area and have some fun. That is one of the harder drifts in the game, if I don't say so myself. It is classified as an easy drift. You guys can see it there, classified underneath of easy in brackets. But this indeed is the course itself. don't let this fool you. You can see just how far apart, like, the corners are themselves. And, like, you know, if you go over here to where majority of people drift, these turns are a lot more graceful here, guys, if you've got a strong car. Like, I mean, 1100 horsepower, 1300 horsepower, 1200, you can really get it to that Ford Focus RS. Is a great car for this, you know, area of the mountains out in Weed Canyon. It's really great for cars that are amazing at holding those really good angles for extended periods of time. If you're driving a tuner that has something that's somewhat under 1,000 horsepower, and it's got a really small wheelbase, guys, up here where you see these small turns and these small drifts, and really test your handling. So let's get out there and do just that. And that is just about as fast as I feel comfortably going in a drift car. Especially over little, hills that you can't really see what's on the other side like that. Oh my god. And that's why you don't want to go fast, guys. At least when you're going through an area like this. In a drift car. No real sleight of thumb handling if you catch my drift. Oh, the slangonology. Oh, not really being able to bring it back too early of an initiation on that one, you guys. And this MX-5 really handling quite nice through these turns.
Cracking car.
Alright guys, so before I go up here, this is the beginning of Wide and Tight. This is the lower part of the mountain. I'll zoom out like this in free camera mode just so you guys can kind of see the street lights as they go and ascend up the mountain. And here we go, guys. Let's get to the top. Now, I guess this could be considered a toge, and if you guys don't know what toge means, it is an uphill drift while trying to stay in first place through those tight turns. And this is one of those areas of the mountain where you shouldn't be driving fast. This is more of a crew drift area, where people who like to take turns and get their car sideways can drive as a crew, because not that much speed is needed to drift. Just horsepower. Speed on these turns will hurt you guys. You're just going to want to use precision. Oh, and we're catching a little bit of a weird turn on that one. Let's go ahead and zoom back out, back up, and give it a reset. Oh, catching another little bit of a weird turn, guys. We're almost at the top now. Let's hope for some better luck. Oh, as we make our way to the top, and we're eating every bit of guardrail we find. And here we are, emerging at the top.
The Huracan is the best drift car in Need for Speed.
I am going to leave that comment up to personal opinion. Because, in my personal opinion, that Skyline that you just seen me driving is, in my personal opinion, the best drift car in the game. I can get easily 800,000 drift score with that car, along with a lot of other cars. You don't need a Lamborghini Huracan because it's fast and has that badge on it that says Lamborghini. Don't let that be your deciding factor on if it's going to be a good drift car. In all actuality, guys, if you're looking for a good drift car, it's going to want to be all-wheel drive. And the reason that the Huracan is close to being a good drift car is because it has that all-wheel drive capability. Now, if you look at cars like the Lamborghini Aventador, that is just a front-wheel drive vehicle. And for drift, it is not a good idea. And you can see that the way I have my car tuned, and it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, even it's not really that great for doing drift. The only reason it does work is because it's because of the way I have... Wow, that's a little bit awkward to get through that one section. It's because of the turbo that I have set in it, where I don't get too much high-end boost. I get all my boost on my low end. My low end of my RPMs, and so that means when I'm relatively around $3,000 to $6,000, guys, is when I'm really going to get the power for my drifts that I want. Now, when you're looking at a car like a Lamborghini Huracan, a Lamborghini Aventador, cars like these hypercars, they're not really getting that amount of torque on a low-end basis. They're getting it at a high-end basis. So I'm leaving it all up to personal opinion. Like I say, me personally, I'm not a hypercar fan. I don't like driving Lamborghinis. My Nissan, or not my Nissan, my Honda S2000 can beat a Huracan. I've done that on streams before. People are saying it's the fastest car in the game, and I can beat it in a Honda S2000 if it's built properly. it just, it's all comes down to the driver, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let people tell you that the Lamborghini Huracan is the best car in the game because it's simply a Lamborghini. And that's where that judgment call comes from. A lot of people just say it's the best car in the game because it is a Lamborghini. And that is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to personal preference. And I think that's where it should be decided. And that's where I stand on your comment, Victor. Beautiful turn here, really initiating that snake on that last little setup. Oh, not catching the drift we want to here on our initiation, and it's going to cause us to swing out a little bit too wide and have us hit that edge, and that's going to end the points for that one.
Dodge Challenger and 2 Porsche 911 Carrera.
Well, it sounds like you've got yourself a nice little garage going, my friend. I'd like to see it expand. I think I'd like to challenge a lot of my subscribers. If you do play Need for Speed, what are your favorite cars? Try to get those cars built in every aspect of the game, from a circuit car to a sprint car to a drift car, and drift cars being the hardest cars to build and control, guys. Choose the car that you think is going to be most controllable. Make sure you don't just pick a car that's got the most power, because a lot of the time, guys, I gotta be honest, a lot of power, it's not going to be what you want, determining on the build you're going to be aiming for. So maybe that's something you guys could do. You guys can find some cars that you really do enjoy, make sure it's the right car, and then build it. And then maybe build it 3 times or 2 times, and build an all-around build, something that you could take maybe drifting, maybe circuit, sprint, maybe just do a drift build. It's all a learning experience when it comes to tuning these cars, and a lot of the tuning experiences themselves can be varied in between the different performance parts that you do equip to your vehicles, guys. Alright, ladies and gents, and here we are back at the garage with the stock Subaru. Is that the STI or is that the WRX? I can't really... And it's the both! It's the both! It's the Impreza, that's what it is. Okay, sorry about that, gents. So this is the Impreza. Now, I have built this car beforehand when I did my first playthrough on this game. I've created a body wrap already for this. So what I'll do is I'll let you guys check out that body wrap. And, just to give you guys a rough idea. And here it is, guys. One of the body wraps that I have created, and you can see I can unshare that wrap. That wrap is mine. I do have a Hoonicorn. Yes, I do. And you guys can definitely see that this is my wrap. It's got my tags all over it. And just to give you guys a little bit more proof, because a lot of people do this, they will take another person's wrap and add their own tags to it. If this is not your wrap, you will not be able to unshare it. And you can see wrap is successfully unshared. This is mine, and I can successfully share it again. I've created hundreds of these, guys. Please, please, I'd love you guys to go and check me out in the artist section of this game and really drop some comments and spread the news on some of these body wraps are really taking it to the next level as far as Formula Drift goes, and really expressing a lot of style. A lot of style with these cars. Now, there's something that I did miss when I did my first wrap for this car, and that is adding the carbon fiber decal to the hood. So I'll let you guys see how I do that. So initially what we do, guys, is you start off with your blank hood, of course, first of all. So it's just your hood with your paint job on it. First thing you're going to want to do is grab a nice big blotchy decal. In this case, it's going to be the circle. Then we're going to go ahead and go to our paint, go to black, make this either a matte black or a satin black, determined on how much you want that carbon fiber decal to really stand out. So go ahead and apply that. Then you're going to want to go to patterns, guys. Make sure it's patterns. You're going to want to go all the way to this side. And when you do find this, it's not going to look like carbon fiber, guys. Make sure you keep your eye out. You're going to click on it, and at first it will look kind of weird. Okay, so go ahead and expand that, apply it to your hood, but before you do, make sure you go back down to black, and then make it chrome. Okay? Then you're going to want to go up a little bit with your smoothness and metallic, and there you go, guys. You've got yourself a makeshift carbon fiber hood that does indeed look carbon fiber. And that's how I do it. So just some tips and tricks of the trade. You guys will see more of that as as Victor wants to see a custom body wrap stream. So that'll be something you guys can look out for. Some of the things and how I do them, why I do them, the way I position things to give them that 3D effect, that splatter paint effect. You guys will be able to see just in fact how I do that. Let's take a look at some of these body kits, guys. We've got the Varus. Not sure how I really like the way that looks. So what we're gonna do is, let's go ahead to Fender, and we're gonna equip the large fender flares too, because it's got that carbon fiber skirt. You guys, you can't say that that doesn't look nice, giving it that little bit of extra oomph, giving it some definition. Coming around to the back side, if you guys haven't seen spoilers on this car before, you're gonna be surprised and excited when I do equip it. And it is bulky, and it is beautiful, and it suits this car beautifully. And it doesn't seem like it's at... Oh, no, okay, I'm sorry, actually, guys. You won't be able to see it, because I'm thinking of the Ford Focus RS that has that big wrap, or that big wing on the front. So what we will do is try to find something that almost matches this, and I think it's going to have to be the carbon fiber wing. But what it does do is it cuts off some of the visibility for our decals along the back, but that's quite alright. That is quite alright. Go ahead and put the small street mirrors on the front. And is there any kind of cardiners we could put on there? And there is! We'll go ahead and equip those. One more thing you're going to want to do, guys, is set your stance. Now, me personally, I don't like a high car and I don't like a narrow car. So I'll instantly make that fat, and I'll camber these tires out quite a bit. And there we are, ladies and gents. Equip some rims. And we're gonna go for the Minster S1s, guys. Gonna have to go ahead and set... There we go. Rims, no. Size, can we get to size? Rims, size? Yeah, here we are. There we go. And there is the mock-up for the Subaru Impreza, guys. Now, initially when I did do this body wrap, I'll give you guys a little bit of some background on it. I really did want to keep that authentic Subaru feel. I didn't want it to stray too far away from that Subaru blue. And it really is an iconic color when it comes to Subarus. When I think of a Subaru in my mind, I really am thinking of that Subaru blue that it normally does come in stock. So what I did was I kind of wanted to add my own little twist to that while still keeping it but not straying too far apart. So what I did was I wanted to put that paint splatter on there, really implement some layers onto it, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough on just the layers that I did apply. So we'll click on the right side, and it's okay, there we go. Click on the right side, and just to let you guys see how many layers it took to get the paint texture that I wanted. So it took a total of 7 layers just to get to this point, and the rest are just going to be really sponsor stickers, guys. So what you do for a lot of this is you'll offset one of the decals. Once you offset it, you're going to want to get the same decal. You're going to want to continue this, but make sure when you continue it, you're not really mix matching your placement on the decals too much. It does want to seem unorthodox, but it doesn't want to. You don't really want your paint splatter or your decals layout to really look like it's too planned, because if it looks too planned, then it's going to look almost like a fake, if you know what I mean. You really want it to look like it belongs on that car, like it fits the molds and the shapes and the body lines of the vehicle. And it really is an entire learning experience, you guys, and I hope you guys will really stick around and join us on some of our next streams as we really venture into some in-depth looks at how I do some of these body wraps. Let's continue on our performance upgrades for this car. If you guys are new to watching me do my performance upgrades, I really won't do the turbo until the end. I have a specific turbo that I do like. And I'll let you guys see that once I get to it. Hopefully we can get there today, but we're running out of money and we're running out of time fast, guys. So I'm going to try to just upgrade these few things that we do need and then jump right back out there and get into it. And hopefully you guys aren't getting too bored. I'm trying to keep y'all interested. Let's go ahead and do some fun driving with our Skyline.
When he says, "You have a unicorn." Facepalm.
Hey Noah, thanks for joining us, buddy. Thanks for joining us. It's too bad you couldn't play with us today, man. And it's always good to have you in here and do some sideways driving with you, my friend. And with that being said, let's get out there and do a little bit of that ourselves. Yeah, no, I'm not entirely sure this guy really has seen our channel from the beginning, and we've got some old school streams that would really blow some people's minds.
I'll be on in a bit, hold up.
Noah, it's too bad that you're going to be on in a bit, my friend, because this is just about the time where I'm going to have to end the stream here very shortly. I'm just waiting on my old lady to come home, and we are going to be making some roast for dinner. So I'm sorry But maybe next time, my friend. I hope you do enjoy the stream in the meantime, though.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
And I just lost 55,000 drift score. Drifting around our opponents through traffic, guys, making it look like some Fast and the Furious as we take out the NSX coming around that last turn. Losing another big amount of points on that one, guys. 61K. Oh, and that's another bad initiation coming into the last turn. See if we can't get our speed back. Make sure we pass this Camaro. And we're coming in for the perfect moment with the drift. That was beautiful.
What time do you live stream?
And we're gonna try to pass the Mustang coming in behind the Corvette. Can we make him? Oh, and we almost die in the meantime, but we did indeed pass that guy for the victory. And there she is. Hello, gorgeous. And that'll be all for today, ladies and gents. I do hope you guys enjoyed seeing some sideways cars. And remember, if this is your first time here, don't hesitate to be a subscriber. We upload quite frequently. And drop a like if you want to see more videos like this, guys. Until next time, be Reaper Squad, keep it sideways.